जिंदगी का तो सीधा साधा गणित है। जहाँ कदर नहीं वहाँ जाना नहीं। जो पछता नहीं वो खाना नहीं। जो सत्य पर रूठे उसे मनाना नहीं। जो नजरों से गिरे उसे उठाना नहीं। मौसम सा जो बदले दोस्त बनाना नहीं। ये तकलीफें तो जिंदगी का हिस्सा है। डटे रहना पर कभी घबराना नहीं, पर कभी घबराना नहीं।
Hello students, how are you? These days, entire world faces a big problem, that is, you all know about the corona. Actually, in these days, we are just take it as a positive way, that is fear zone, learning zone, as well as development zone. Actually, today I am just giving the concept of chemistry, and about the chemistry. First of all, we are knowing about the smallest particle, that is atom. Atom, it's already consists of three fundamental particles. You all know: proton, electron, and neutron. But before going the depth of the knowledge of the atom, we are knowing about the who is the father of chemistry. Actually, father of chemistry, as for your knowledge, Henri Lavoisier, and it's already considered the father of modern chemistry. Now again I will come inside the atom. Inside the atom there is central position, that is nucleus. Nucleus consists of two fundamental particles, that is proton and neutron. As for the P, proton, it's carried a positive charge. On the other hand, neutron, there's no charge. And you can say that about the atom, the whole mass of the atom totally depends upon the mass of the nucleus. That is, there's already the third particle, that is electron. It's move around the nucleus and it's carry the negative charge. You all know about the atom. As for the different types of atom, they combine to each other and make the molecules. Molecules and atom considered the smallest particle, but the major difference is that atom take part in chemical reaction. Molecules already go for the reaction, but the rate of reaction is very less in compared to the atom, because atom just try to go in the stable form. Now about the molecules, it is a part of the matter and it is the smallest particle. It's already having it's already considered part of the matter, and all the properties of matter contains in a molecule. Matter, as for we are knowing about the definition of the matter, that is, it occupies a space, that is volume, and having some mass. It's already creates some resistance, and we are knowing about the matter. Matter is already made by the substances, and substances are two types: pure as well as impure. Your knowledge, pure substances further classified according to their nature, that is elements and compounds. Elements and compounds both are considered as a pure substance. On the other hand, impure substance, that is their particles, their constant particles not chemically bonded with each other, so it is considered as a mixture. Now we are go for the chemistry. Chemistry, the branch of science which deals with the atom and molecules. Now we are knowing about the importance of chemistry. You can say that there are three main branches of science, that is physics, chemistry and bio. Chemistry considered as the central subject. And in our daily life, chemistry, you can say that life just start with the chemistry in the morning time, and up to the till date, chemistry involved in our whole life. In the field of medicine, details, you can say that each and every part the chemistry involved in our life. Now we are knowing about the different branches of chemistry, that is physical chemistry, inorganic chemistry or organic chemistry. These are the basic branches of chemistry. Other than the other branches already involved, as for the branches of chemistry, that is pharmaceutical chemistry, biochemistry, agricultural chemistry. You know about the physical chemistry. physical chemistry, it's give the concept of the chemistry, it's the principle of the chemistry. In organic chemistry, you can say that other than the carbon, their compounds totally involved in these branches. And organic chemistry, you can say that chemistry that is the compounds of the carbon. Okay. Now again we are knowing about the substances that is pure as well as impure. Impure substances, their composition is combined with a particular composition of their constant particles. We are knowing about the pure substances, that is elements and compounds. As for the elements, the definition of elements, they are similar kinds of atom involved. For your kind information, elements that is constituted with the similar kinds of atom. On the other hand, compounds is known as for the similar kinds of molecules. It's maybe another definition for the compounds, that is compound. It is the composition of that at least two minimum different types of atom, and same as for the compound, similar kinds of molecules. Now about the elements, that is similar kinds of atom, and further it is classified according to their characteristics, metals or non-metals. In periodic table, approximate 118 elements are till discovered today, and maximum 88 or 90 elements that is discovered, and rest of the other that is synthesized. Now about the metals and non-metals having the different properties, physical properties. According to these properties, we are knowing about the metal and non-metal. But actually, in this way, if I try to just go for the definition of metal or non-metal, it takes a long space, long definition. So why not we go for the electronic theory? So you can say that elements having tendency to lose their electrons. Again, I am telling about the definition of metal, tendency of elements to lose their electron, that is metals. On the other hand, tendency to accept their electrons or share with the electrons, that is non-metal. Some elements are already out of 118 having some properties of metal and non-metals combined, and that elements is known for the metalloids. Now again we are going for the compounds, that is similar kinds of molecule, and further definition, further classification, that is acid, bases and salt. There are so many scientists involved for the try to define the acids, but actually Arrhenius is the most appropriate, that is those compounds having the, after dissolving in water, now it's provide the hydrogen ion, that is H plus ion, or sometimes H3O plus, that is hydronium ion. On the other hand, bases, after dissolving in water, now OH, hydroxide ions are formed. That compounds is known for the bases. And about the salt, I think you all having the idea about the neutralization reaction, when acid and base react to each other, and finally we are getting the salts included with the water. Now you have to time 0.5 seconds. So you have to write down all the definition included with the flow charts. Now about the impure substances, that is mixture. Mixture is the composition of different elements as well as the compounds, but they are not chemically combined to each other. So mixture further classified according to the properties of the mixture: homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. In the homogeneous mixture, any mixture, they are throughout the amount of the substance, their masses combined to each other, but they are known for the homogeneous mixture, or air is the best example for the homogeneous mixture, because here is the combination of nitrogen, that is N2O2, or that is hydrogen in very less amount, as for the carbon dioxide is already A. You can say that nitrogen, oxygen, hydrogen, these three are the elemental form, and the other hand carbon dioxide in the compound form. On the other hand, we are knowing about the heterogeneous mixture. It means mixture is not throughout about the masses, and there are so many examples. Gunpowder is the best example for the heterogeneous mixture. Now we have to time just maintain, write down the definition, classification already in the form of the flow chart. Start. About the compounds, you all know about that it is a pure substance. Compounds, that is already classified according to their occurrence in organic compounds and organic compounds. Now about the compounds, we are already classified the compounds as per their nature. We are knowing about the acids, bases and salts. About the acids, as per the scientist name Arrhenius theory, he is telling about the when any compounds after dissolving in water, now it's give the hydrogen ion. After dissolving in water, water is already dissociate if H plus and OH minus. Not fully water is not fully dissociate. Some partial amount is already just dissociate, that is H plus and sometimes H2O. When any acid just mix with the water, now its form change into the hydrogen ion. So that cases the compounds having H plus in more amount, that acid, that compound is considered as the acid. Now as per your knowledge, acid already concentrated or dilute. The amount of water that acid is very minimum. That acid considered as concentrated. On the other hand, water contents is more in the acid, that is dilute acid. Concentrated acid is more dangerous in compound compared to the dilute acid. Acid is already known for the inorganic acid or organic acid. Inorganic acid, that is just combined with the hydrogen and other elements. On the other hand, organic acid, that is, you have as per your idea, formic acid, acetic acid, oxalic acid, and there are so many types of acid belonging to the organic acid, and that acid is considered as a weak acid. Concentrated acid, it's already known for the strong acid, and as for acid having the corrosive nature, acid that is sour in taste, on the basis that is bitter in taste, and those bases which is dissolved in water known for the alkali. So your idea about the alkali, only those bases after dissolving in water, that is alkali. So you can say that all alkalis are basic, but all bases are not alkali. So if any metal when combined with oxygen, as for sodium oxide, potassium oxide, it's already known for the bases, and sometimes OH. Scientists already tried to explain the definition of the bases, that is after dissolving of compounds and gives the hydroxide ion, that is bases. So bases having already bitter in taste and litmus taste, that is the red litmus becomes blue. On the other hand, acid red becomes blue becomes red. About the salts, it is a combined form. When acid react with the bases, salts are formed with include with the water. Their family, salts family: normal salt, double salt, mixed salt, and complex salt. In our daily life, that is common salt, Common salt, their formula I think you all know, NaCl. Salt that is already anhydrous salt, it means there's no any water molecules is contains, and after heating one cracking sound is created. But there are so many examples with the salt having some water molecules already contains, that salts is considered as a hydrated salt. Now about the hydra acid, it means acid contains there's no any oxygen. HCl, HI and Hb are the best example of hydra acid. It means only hydrogen and some other non-metals are combined with each other. On the other hand, oxy acid, that is H2SO4, HNO3 include with the HNO3, H2SO4 as well as H3PO4. These are the oxy acid only due to the presence of oxygen atom. Now it's time to just note down the entire things, and you have to time 0.5 seconds. Now go. Now for recapping, we are knowing about the father of chemistry. Father of chemistry, that is Antonio Lavoisier, and now we are knowing about the importance of chemistry in our daily life, our whole life, anyhow direct or indirect, involved with the chemistry. Chemistry is the central subject, and I think after complete your 10th class, you all know about the PCM and PCB. P and C, physics, chemistry, include with the mathematics. Same as for the PC, physics, chemistry with the biology. So C is the central subject, that is chemistry. Time to time, we are knowing about the what is your chemistry, what is your nature of your chemistry. We are knowing. So in each and entire branch of our life, that is chemistry. Branch of life, it means involve our life, chemistry involved anyhow. So now we are knowing about the classification of substance. Again I am telling about, that is pure and impure substance. Pure substance combined with the elements and compounds and on the other hand, that is impure, that is mixtures. So firstly students, you have to remember the entire day at least minimum 1 to 30 elements as per their atomic number, symbol, include with their atomic masses. Compound is already classified according to their some special properties, that is acids, bases and salts. So now I think these are the recap of the chapter, and now I am just giving the homework for your better performance. After knowing about the concept of chemistry, having some homework for you, that is definition, define chemistry, what do you mean by chemistry. Now what do you mean by atoms and molecules, it means definition of atom and molecules, include with the elements, compound and mixture. Now again next one is acid, bases and salts, metals and non-metals. Now about that is remember elements name with their atomic number and atomic mass, include with the symbol, include with their symbol must be remember, and at last you have to just remember from atomic number 1 to 30. That is enough for your today homework. And lastly I want to say that stay home, stay inside the home, that is good for your health, and include with your family member. That's all.